Hey everybody, this is Dave on CRPG Dungeons and Dragons Night. I'm taking a break from doing RPGs and reading manuals for right now. Just want to tell you this weird little story that happened to me and my dad within the last year. I'm bringing it up now because I've finally been able to wrap my head around it, because it's it's the stuff of legend here. I'm pretty sure. Um, my dad and I are part of this club. Well, actually, we have two clubs we go to. There's one here in Fresno, and there's another club we go to in Visalia. If you watch some of the stuff on my channel, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to bring it up right now because it's not really that important. Let's just say we went to the one in Visalia, and this was some early last year. And well, there was this girl there. She was kind of new. She was only there because of her grandmother, I believe. Was the reason she was there. Kind of like the same reason I'm there for my dad, because he's in a wheelchair most of the time, and I have to help him out periodically. This club meets at a Mexican restaurant, so we eat. We get to eat first before we actually do club stuff. So while we're eating, this girl's sitting across from me, and we start talking. And Dad, of course, is sitting right next to me on this side, and he's talking to her grandmother. She's another club member, and I'm a club member as well. But besides the point, so so I start talking to the girl, and I'm thinking we're kind of hitting it off here. I'm getting kind of interested. And she's not exactly pushing me away or anything with our conversation. I'm not being flirty or anything. It's just casual conversation. And after a while, I'm kind of thinking about it. She's kind of giving me the eye a little bit. So at some point, we trade phone numbers. Now, while we're there, she also starts talking to my dad, and really, they really strike it off on the conversation. I don't have a problem with that. However, after the club is over with, we all go home, and she texts me on my phone, and asking if we made it home okay and all that, and we're talking for a little bit. But a little bit into it, the conversation starts to turn a little bit. She keeps asking about my dad, and then I realize there was a little bit of flirting at the club, but then I realized the flirting wasn't exactly for me, it was for my dad. Now, mind you, my dad isn't interested. He loved my mom very much, and when she passed away, he has absolutely no interest in looking into anybody else. But the story is here, she kept asking about him the entire time, and I'm just kind of thrown off by this a little bit. But I just keep it as casual conversation on there. And then I'd say it was another couple days, she starts texting me again, and we're talking for a little bit, and she starts asking about my dad. I mean, really deep on the details here. And I'm just sitting there going like, I don't think she has any interest in me at all. She's interested in my dad, because that's all she wanted to talk about was my dad. And so I didn't bring it up, but then all of a sudden, I'd say, because I kind of were starting to deflect the questions about my dad, that all of a sudden she just stopped talking to me altogether. And it's like, and I go over to my dad and I tell him, "Hey, Dad, remember that girl we saw at the club the other night?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, her. Yeah, she really seemed interested in you." Going, no, she wasn't interested in me at all. She was trying to get to you. She was interested in you." He just sits there and he goes like, "Why?" He goes, I'm twice her. He goes, "I'm triple her age, not twice her age." He goes, "I'm triple her age. Why would I be interested in her?" He just seemed kind of confused, like, I go, "Yeah, apparently she wasn't flirting with me at all. She was flirting with you." And I said that And then the 2 times we were texting each other, all she wanted to talk about was you. And he just was like, he was apologizing to me. And I said, "You have nothing to apologize about. I think I just got confused about what the situation was, but I kind of caught on to what was going on here. She was trying to get through me to get to you." And he goes, "Well, I don't like that." Well, of course, we never saw this girl again, and we were just like, and I never talked to her on the text again after that. But I still got her number and her name on my phone, but because I never bothered to get rid of it. But yeah, I just thought that was a weird thing to bring up. But what do you guys think?